Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're having an awesome day. And two things. Firstly, I've just got my internet back. It's like it's actually 5 p.m. I've just got my internet back. And two, as you can probably hear, I am a bit sniffly. I've got the cold again because, it is me. But we've got some new events and stuff in Avatar Generations. We've got some new banners, new events, new summon banners. We've got an event dungeon down the bottom here, as you can see. And also a couple of shop shuffle as well. And of course, let's get our rewards. They've been sending out rewards, and this is a really good one here. We got some mythic, a mythic art orb, it looks like. Can I click that? No, hang on. Maybe if I click this. There we go. So we got a mythic arts orb. You get a random mythic arts, which is a 5-star. Very, very handy. And then a mythic relic as well. So make sure to collect that. And obviously 300 nature stones is never something to look past, but make sure to pick that up. But as always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and I'll leave timestamps down below in the description if you want to skip to anywhere in particular, or even on like the tracker, it should do it automatically for you. But let's get into it. So first off, for our events, we have our differences aside, which is going to be your event quest one. As you complete challenges, you're going to get bonuses. You get these little spirit coins, differences aside coins, aptly named. 25 of them up for grabs, so make sure to do all these challenges. We'll go through the store where you can use those. Clear stage 1. As you do it, you get your Peace and Chaos tickets, which is nice. We should have a Peace and Chaos ticket in the summon banners, but there isn't one there, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Stage 2, differences aside, we've got the Avatar Talisman, and stage 3, we've got an Exile Talisman as well. There's only 3 stages, so if you do stage 1, 2, and 3, complete them all, you're going to get all these, which is nice and dandy. Clear stage 1 of differences aside 8 times. You're going to get 3 chaos beads. Clear stage 2, you're going to get... clear stage 2 16 times. You'll get 3 peace beads. I have to think about that for a second. And then clear 15 stages of stage 3, and you get a skill token, which is very handy. Whatever character you want to level up, you throw this on, and it'll level them up for you. So make sure to utilize that. Peace Chaos tickets 1, 2, and 3. As you use Peace and Chaos tickets, you're going to get some extra ones back. So it looks like if you use 30, you're going to get 4 back. So think of it as like you're spending 26. You get 4 back. But yeah, so there you go. So that's a pretty nice, simple, small challenge event to do. The skill token is something I'm looking at. So I'll have to get on to doing that event and then get a video out for everyone so we can all beat it. So let's go on into the shop to see what these coins will buy us. And there's a nice little stock of stuff here, let's say that. So as you see, you get these coins, 800 of them, you get a 5-star ticket. 25 of them by 5, so 125, you get 600 energy. Looks like 300 for 10 summon tickets, 500 for 10 Peace and Chaos tickets, 100 for skip tickets. And then obviously you get your constant ones that you have your gold brush and your fruit pie. If you have extras, you can just keep buying that stuff to keep it going. And then you got your meditation beads over here if you need them. Personally for me, I only buy the 3-star ones because I don't need the 2-star ones. But if you need 2-star as well, or if you're like I'd say mid to start a game and you have this, make sure to be getting these. The 1-stars are pretty easy to get, but the 2-stars are going to really be helpful. Arena tickets as well, I actually skipped over that. And they're right at the end here. $13.50 for a 5-star Ronin Arts Orb. So if you missed out on the Ronin set, which was with the In Search of Strength, and I think this event as well, you can get some 5-star variants of that. Really boost your power up there, so that's actually really exciting to see. So we've talked about the event a lot. I don't think there's anything else in the... And one quick thing, they did do an update. I'll leave a link in the description below, like in the first line, going over just like a couple of updates I did, like they changed some relics around and all that. Main one, though, was the art essences for Azula. Now only cost 1 coin. They used to cost 5, so that's good that they've changed that. But they did do a lot of changes for that, so if you need to see those, I'll leave that down below for you. Actually, we could just go through... we'll go through it now, why not? So if you go into the Discord, you've got all these events and stuff here, as you can see, upcoming events, and then we've got a couple of relic and bug fixes. So Black Bouquet only now will stay at that first 5 turns. Usually it's just the first 5 turns, but it was constantly happening. So they fixed that so that now after the 5 turns, you can just knock them out in 1 turn if you have the power. Fix for Traveler Iroh passive, mentioning targeted enemy instead of all enemies. I did notice when he was doing his basic and that and implying all the effects, it was hitting everyone, not just the targeted enemy. So I feel like, yeah, it was meant to happen anyway, but I wasn't really too worried about it. Ronin Zuko Immortality not being removed when only one rebel ally is on the team and then gets knocked out. So if you only had one rebel ally, say, yeah, Traveler Iroh, and he gets knocked out, Zuko would keep getting that immortality. I suppose it was probably counting him as a rebel, so it would count. That's probably what I'm thinking. Prisoner Tyro, passive, triggering more frequently than designed. I don't really know what that was. I've used him a couple times in Arena, I haven't noticed anything, but obviously, I actually forget what his passive does. I haven't used him for a while. When I say used him, it's like a week ago almost. Shackled Hope Tier 2, not triggering correctly, which is very sad. If you have multiple copies, it wasn't triggering, which I was noticing. I wasn't getting immortality on like some of the boss battles and stuff. Speaking of boss battles, Princess Azula's ability to change fire debuff to the blue flame one. I used Azula in the Azula boss battle, funnily enough, yesterday, and all the enemy was getting just fire debuffs. So I was like, alright, that doesn't help. And then Azula would attack and then not change it. So now they fix that, which is good. Fix the art essences pack, we've already talked about that. Certain heroes being able to earn infinite turns, which is very good. You don't want that. You think you do, but you don't. What a line. And then Royal Planet and Relic, turn bar increased amount reduced from 20% to 10% and has a 2-turn cooldown. So they've really nerfed that down. But that's probably what was helping with this infinite turn here. And then your White Lotus banner now has a 1-turn cooldown on the turn bar effect, which is very sad because I really liked that Relic. It was really fun. And then we have the auto-playing in the event quest can lock players out of battles. So don't auto-play your battles, please. That's why I'm going to hold off until we get the update, and then I'll pump out the 3-star, you know, how to beat it really easy and start getting those farms going. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the event quest, shall we? So the event quest, as you can see, we've got stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. You get some 4-star Ronin arts if you need it, gold, and these little coins. Let's have a look at stage 3, because that's all I really care about. Let's see. There's no rewards there. But you need these boss battle Unagi heads. I'm not a big fan of that, not gonna lie. But I suppose, and you can only do this 5 times, and your enemies are going to be Dragon Dancer, Zuko, and Feng. Interesting. And you can only... Oh, so these are like boss battles almost. Earth and air. What's this one? This is going to be like fire and... No restrictions. Okay, that's weird. And then stage 1. Do you have any restrictions? So, weirdly enough, stage 3, you have to use earth and air units. Rightio, so let's have a look at what we can... A quick team I can throw out there for you. So... Dragon Dancer, Zuko, and Feng. So that's probably like a quick, like, just, I don't even know what's in the team, but thinking about Feng and Dragon Dancer, Zuko, I think that's a pretty good team right there. Maybe we swap that out. Do that. No, you don't want Kyoshi to take a big move. Yeah. No, I'd say that. I'd say that's probably close to it. So we'll see what it's like. I'll obviously have to farm up some Unagi heads and get that going. Luckily, they're in the store. You can buy those Unagi heads for some adventure points. That's the wrong thing. Some adventure points there. So a lot of Unagi heads there. I might do that, and then we'll get some battles going. Alrighty, we've gone through the event, we've gone through the store, and we've gone through the update and the event quest. Let's go into the summon, and boy, howdy, is this something. Descent into Laogai banner, the Grand Secretariat, Long Feng. Look at that. The boy himself, Dai Li and everything. Let's have a look. We'll do a quick overview of his kit. Let's have a quick look, actually, over... Just look at the rates. No. I just want to see if there's anything new in here. Looks pretty... No, that's the relic, don't worry. Yep. Alrighty, so Grand Secretariat Long Feng is an offense unit, Earth Kingdom officer, and I assume this is Dai Li, and Ang timeline. Basic attack, preservation of culture, deals uncompromising damage to all enemies, so an AoE. Heal Dai Li and royalty faction allies for 10% of their max health. Attacks do not wake targets in a sleep state. Interesting, there's no sleep in the game yet, so that'll be interesting to see. Grants invincibility to the caster for 1 turn before attacking. Extend the duration of invincibility of the caster. Defeats an enemy, otherwise invincibility is removed. Oh. So if he attacks and he gets countered, he won't get hit by the counter, basically. That's pretty cool, actually. And then if you knock out someone, I would assume it stays on for like another turn. So that's pretty cool. That's actually really... I like that. Puppet Master. Enter a hypnotic stance for 1 turn. 65% chance to inflict a sleep state on all enemies for 1 turn. I was thinking that. Hypnotic stance will provoke the enemy to attack the caster. 35% chance to inflict sleep state on enemies that attack you while in a hypnotic stance for 1 turn. Okay. And then sleep state, become immobilized and grant 10 focus to the enemy at the start of every turn the target is asleep. Wake and remove the sleep state when you take damage. Okay, so it's like freeze, kind of like you just can't really do anything until you get hit. And then every turn that you're asleep, you're going to be gaining focus. I suppose it kind of makes it you need something, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And I like the hypnotic stance, kind of like a taunt for an offense unit, which is also weird. So that's kind of cool. And then the invitation to Lake Laogai. Still 50% turn bar from the enemy team if the enemy team takes the first move. Okay, so if they outspeed you, you steal some turn bar. That's cool. Decreases damage taken by all Dai Li and Royalty faction by 50% for 1 turn at the start of battle and when the caster enters a hypnotic stance. Okay. I remember Royalty faction. I mean, just so you know, that doesn't say it has to be like Earth Kingdom. You could throw like Azula in that and get bonuses. Or Fire Nation Zuko, Boomy. Yue is royalty, but I don't know if she'd really help here. But that's pretty cool to see. Alrighty, that's an interesting kit. I like it. First relic is Shadow of Control. Increase the damage of all offensive type units by 10% for 1 turn when the caster enters a positive state. Reduce the turn bar of all enemies by 15% whenever the enemy enters a positive state. Okay. Increase the damage of your offense units, okay. Reduce the turn bar when they enter. Okay, that's pretty cool. Very anti-state, so... I suppose, yeah, I suppose kind of but if she goes into a state, you're kind of boned, so I don't really know what happens there. Grip of Authority. 35% chance to inflict sleep on the enemy with the highest attack for 1 turn when an enemy enters a positive state. Increase the speed of Earth Kingdom faction allies by 10%. Alright, that's pretty cool. I like that. And it's just Earth Kingdom. Alright, I like that. That's a good relic. I want Grip of Authority over Shadow of Control. Alright, we have a lot of summons, so I'm just going to throw a 10 in to end the video. It's getting a bit long, I think. So I'll just throw a 10 in and see what happens. You can get anything, that's alright. Maybe we got Grip of Authority? We got Grip of Authority, I saw it. Sorry, I got the sneezes just after I said that. Look at that, 2 of them. That's actually really good. I'm happy with that. And then we got some soccer as well. Alrighty, so I'll go through and do a summon video for that, I reckon. See if we can get some long Feng going. Yeah, all in all, I think pretty good update. Nice, simple. Yeah, the event quest is going to be interesting, especially since we have to use the boss battle materials for this. So, but yeah, we'll be interested to see. So, until then, have an awesome one all. Let me know if you're excited for the update. I'm pretty excited. Dai Li coming, it looks like. We've got the Dai Li tag and everything. So until then, I'll see you in the next video. Oh, before you go, don't go yet. We're going to open up those orbs that we got. We got this random mythic, so I want to see what I get. Alright, health 1 with crit. Really? Alright, well, I suppose, you know, a 5-star art is a 5-star art. So let me know down below what you get. Let's have a look at this relic. What did we get? Ceremonial drum of all of them. Not what I wanted, but I'll take that as well. And then we also got these the royal treasures. You get tickets, or you get some relic upgrade stuff, or some nature stones. What did we get out of 5? Okay, 150 note. We got 3 procs, so that's not too bad. Alrighty. So yeah, let me know down below what you got. Let me know if you got a better art set than I did, because that health one is not good. And yeah, now I'll see you in the next video.